Hi everyone, it's Alisha Brashay here at Cosmic Gateway, and I have my beautiful co-host with me this week, Zara from Guidance by Z. Thank you for joining me in this collaboration. So this is the intuitive guidance insights for the first week of March 2019, and this is reading B or card B, this one here, if you've chosen this one. So let's jump into it and see what sort of insights are going to come through for this week. I feel excited.
I feel excited too. Give us some cards for this. So while I'm shuffling, I'll just let everyone know what card decks I'm using. So I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. And I am using the super duper cheesy Romance Angels cards.
No! Alicia's favorite deck right here.
I think Alisha and I both have a love-hate relationship with this deck because the messages are always very spot on, but they're just so cheesy. Cards are jumpy.
No, that deck doesn't. It's funny, I'm having trouble finding a deck that wants to play.
Some really interesting messages that are coming out. This one. One more card, baby. One more card.
No, not that deck either. Must be this deck. I've got 6 decks going here, and none of them want to play the game.
Oh, this is a really interesting story. Okay.
Oh, okay. One dispeller. Hallelujah. Oh.
Okay. And the final deck I'm using is the Oracle of the Unicorns because they're just so beautiful.
I love them. I love them. Yeah.
Aha. Interesting. All right. I'm interested to see if we get similar messaging. Want me to start?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay. So I got take the lead, followed by moving on, followed by well-deserved rewards. And what I'm feeling from this is a situation or a job or a relationship or something that has grown a bit stagnant. And I think that someone is getting the push to make a change. Someone's getting a push to make a change. And I think that there is fear, especially if it's a relationship, maybe it's grown comfortable, but the messaging here is that if you do, take the lead and take that leap towards, following your true soul's calling, your true heart's desire, whether it's a job or a relationship or a project or whatever, that you will be rewarded for it. The next card that I got was children. Okay. Your love life is being affected by children. I don't know if it's a love life thing, but what I really am getting here is falling into the trap of the old paradigm, that the created constructs of doing things a certain way, having that 9-to-5 job, wearing that suit, doing the thing, having the wife and the dog and the 2 cats,
2.5 children.
Right, exactly. The 2.5 children, all that stuff, we've gotten so trapped in that, but that old paradigm is not resonating anymore. And now that, we are in this more in a different place now. And I think where we're at now and where we're going is a place of joy, of following our souls calling, our hearts calling, and doing what is in for our highest good and what we're divinely called to do. And that comes down to innocence. It comes down to paying attention to your inner child. Maybe you weren't meant to do that thing that, was expected of you by your parental units. Maybe you were meant to do something that brought you joy, and I really feel like by taking this leap, and celebrating your inner child and listening to your most innocent and most inner truest self, I really feel like a lot of vibration, a lot of rewards will come through. The last two cards, I'm sorry, I know I'm going over.
No, it's
The
beautiful.
last two cards I got was Healer. Okay. It says you have powerful healing gifts. You have faith in your ability to stay true to your path as a healer. Whether this means that you're taking a leap from doing a old 3D world job that wasn't fulfilling your soul's calling or your mission to, maybe heal people, that, you are being guided into celebrating your gifts and to truly step into your mission. And whether that is healing people, whether that's healing animals, whether that's, healing the planet, whether, if it means being a Reiki healer or, being a clinical counselor or, in my case, being a banker, but doing it from a place of with the intention of healing and helping people, that, basically follow your soul's calling to do the light work that you're called here to do, and do it in such a way that it is a job that is soothing your soul and also providing for you as well. And the final card I got was past lives. Release your past life karma. You are an old and deep you are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. There we go again about, go with what's inside of you. And maybe your inner child really is the old wise part of you, and celebrate that beauty and that wisdom, because that is what is guiding you, is that divine wisdom that you carry within, that you channel through from above. And that old world, that old life, it's not going to bring you joy, and it will get harder and harder and harder to go through the motions of living that life. I think that's it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So beautiful, and completely the same story.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why when you were reading it out, I was like looking down, I was like, damn. So I'm gonna paint this picture right here and tell the story as I see it, but very, very similar tones. So the first one we've got is the goddess of the earth. So an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. So it's about, bringing forward the new creative spark, or an idea or a concept or something that potentially you've been thinking about for quite some time. It may not be new, but it's coming back around again with that louder intensity of trying to grab your attention, whatever that idea is. And through that, there's the time of space clearing. So we've got the angel of space clearing. It's a time to clear out negative thoughts and feelings. And that card, I see kind of the old kind of crumbling away, because when we start to move into a higher energy and a higher vibration, and shifting our own paradigm as the world is, it's it drops away the relationships, the jobs, as I was saying, the 3D jobs don't resonate. We feel it's harder and harder to get up in the morning to do the thing that's not resonating with our soul when we have this calling coming through. So take this time to reevaluate what is important to you from a soul level, and start to kind of clear the space to make that a priority, or to move in that direction. And so we've also got the angel of families with the children.
Wow.
angels surround both you and your family at the moment. So it could be that your family is going through a shake-up or a change, or you might have concerns about how you're going to support your family if you are making this change from, doing that job as the employee and going to, the employer or the entrepreneur. There are a lot of, understandably, concerns that would go on to making such big life changes. But one thing I know is that when we're following our soul's calling, we are absolutely provided every step of the way, and we just got to follow and trust, and each opportunity starts to unfold, bit by bit. So know that you and your family are completely internally looked after and supported through that transition of whatever's happening. That's kind of it feels like recalibrating the dynamics of the family or family that might be involved. I haven't even finished yet. We've got the angel of, I get too excited, I throw stuff around. Don't worry about me. We've got the angel of support. So as I was saying, the universe has heard your cry for help or your conversation. I'm going to rephrase that. I don't like the words anymore. But the universe has heard that silent whisper of that yearning of wanting to move in a different direction, and you are being supported through that transition. So as you're moving into the goddess of the unknown, newfound territory, a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove the fear and embrace the unknown. And so when we're moving into something different that starts as an idea, it can be very unnerving because it is new and we don't know how it's going to play out. And there's this unknown uncertainty. And you know what? That can bring up a lot of fear for people. But sometimes when we just kind of embrace that, I know, trusting within ourselves that we are supported and guided and just take those steps, that's where in that unknown and uncertainty is where the magic is. It really is when you step into that. So we had the goddess of beauty, followed by that, which is, you are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to fix or change because you also are the goddess of knowledge. And you already have all that knowledge and wisdom within you. You have come through. So remove the constructs that tell you anything less, because you are that divine being of eternal light. And you have all this wisdom. You have all this knowledge. You chose to come here and do magical things. And this is the time that you're being asked to move in that direction and know that you are supported. So I don't think I have anything else to say to that.
No, that was a beautiful reading.
Wow. Absolutely amazing.
So the moral of the story is
thank you.
Follow your soul's calling, follow what your innermost, your wisest innermost self is called to do, which is your mission, and follow your heart. And if that means leaving a job, starting a new one, finding a way of changing the vibration of the job that you're in, ending a relationship, whatever it is that you're being guided to do, ultimately you are supported and you are beautiful.
Thank you. I hope that helps someone. I hope that resonates for someone out there. It sounds like a beautiful transition that you're in. If you feel that you want additional guidance, I will put all the details in the description box below, and you can contact Zara at Guidance by Z. She does a range of different intuitive guidance readings, and they're absolutely amazing. I am in transition at the moment. I am putting together a program called Lightworkers Call to Duty, which helps people do just that, is to transition from whatever they have been doing into bringing their gifts and talents and, bringing the healers into a platform where they can excel and their light can shine and they can be a service to humanity. So if that is of interest to you, that is almost up and running, but I'm taking inquiries for it. So my details will be in the description box below, and you can email me directly there. Sessions are on hold temporarily, but if you are interested in booking an energy session, you can send a request via email and I will get back to you. If not, mwah, have an amazing week and we will see you soon. Bye.